Hi, beautiful faces. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself. When it comes to managing our emotions, I know it's not easy with the trials and tribulations, but with our intuition, it can help us move forward, okay, into good health. Because maybe we're thinking about being an artist. We're all are artists. Why? Because we all create, don't we? Whether it's good, whether it's bad. Or maybe some of you are looking at, maybe some of you are born in Italy, or maybe you're going to Italy or Rome. Maybe some of you are born in 1982, or something happened in 2011, all right? Or we're looking at a situation where maybe something is working out for you. We're looking at graphic designers, looking at publishing house. We're looking at maybe examining the depth of you engraving and sculpting your beautiful techniques that's engraved in the deepness inside of you. This is why someone's probably looking at maybe a real estate publishing house, maybe looking at maybe an artistry, maybe industry. Maybe some of you is looking at a personal project and you're participating in an art exhibition with oil paintings, ink illustrations, you name it. Okay, you're going forward as a good artist, but maybe you could be a Leo person, or your initials could be ATAVMP. All right, take it as it resonates. All right. So maybe something with a Leo person, could be an artist person. Maybe they're looking at the energy of Five of Wands. All right. Five of Wands is all about rivals, challenges, obstacles. Okay. When it comes to maybe engraving or in sculpting their techniques to the world. We're looking at maybe you could be a model. All right. Or you could looking at maybe some of your steel workers. Oh, steel workers. That reminds me of one of my favorite leaders, Ricardo. 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 He's from, is he Rome? Greek? Italian? Oh, he's such a good diplomatic leader. He does quite a few talks with TED Talk. Oh, he's a very good leader. He had a steel company. It was inherited by his dad. And dad went through business worries or something like that. And the way he, do you know what? Oh, yeah, and the way he looked after his people and the company, he had a very good structure when it comes to um, organization. Because I think it feels like someone's going through maybe a hostile takeover, because we saw the Five of Wands, or I'm sure you all know what hostile takeover is if you're a business thing. Is when people probably buy your whole stock, they'll buy you out under the table, underhand, that sort of thing, right? Or you got another situation where someone is probably gave someone, like, say you're an academic student, you've got an invention, you're pursuing your personal project, and then you start selling it, then you ended up getting a CEO, all right, to help you along the way. And then the CEO starts adding other people. Do you get what I mean? Then it becomes a very immature management now, because now there's no organization, there's no proper leader. Maybe there's a situation, I don't know why it's coming to my head, where maybe there's a situation when the Five of Wands comes to rivals, challenges in someone's artistry or company or business, when it comes to art exhibition or showing your invention. Maybe someone was promising people things. So I'll always give you like a share of the company. If you do this, I'll give you a million. If you do that, I'll give you a million. And then it becomes out of control. And then because you're so busy, the real CEO is busy. Remember, your partner can also sign on your behalf, or however it goes, or maybe you're too busy, you're signing because you trust that person. Now, the person you trust has now maybe put loans in your company name, and now your company owes money. Do you understand? And then it has to go through you because you employed that person. Okay, so maybe there's a hostile takeover, or maybe a situation where you got underhanded business, underhanded things going on behind the scenes with project managers, or people looking after people's art, finances, you name it. So someone's going to the depth, all right, of their techniques. Okay, you could be doing engraving, steel. And remember as well, steel, most of our steel as well comes from China. So all this hostile takeover with China and that, I think we need to have respect for people, you know, because everyone has a little bit of everything, and it's like, because you got something I need to make my thing better. It's like I just want to be a big competition, pull you off that stage, and then I'm gonna take over. But then when they take over, guess what happens? The company flops. It becomes in a worse debt. Do you understand? Because there's too many people going into too many people's businesses and think they can just take it over like that, you know? So there's a lot going on when it comes to like the white collar business. They're always doing underhanded business. They're always trying to take over. They'll come in all nice, sweet, elegant in the beginning, but someone's actually looking to take over someone's company, or take over someone's finances, or take over someone's artistry. So now there seems to be a burden with a Sagittarius person. Maybe someone's walking towards writing about an artist, taking that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith, collective, all right? Because now you're looking at your emotions when it comes towards your inventions or your artistry, all right? Maybe you could be a graphic designer. So now you're looking at all building houses. So now there seems to be a burden when it comes to the energy of this pathway. There seems to be obstacles, delays. But now you can look at this delay and use your intuition to help you with your burden. All right. So now someone probably sees a pathway that's more clearer when it comes to maybe looking within themselves. All right. It could be a Sagittarius person or a Leo person. All right. Maybe into me, I seek direct help, or a lawyer, or someone's exploring more tools, because it seems like somebody was exaggerating their credentials when it comes to art, all right? Because you can learn 2 lines, that means that you're the best thing since sliced bread. Go and sit down. So now someone's being very outspoken, because someone feels very restless when it comes to the energy, okay, of maybe an artist. We're all artists, we all create, all right? Because remember, 5 signs is about inspiration. They're about creation. That's about the lesson of power, using your intuition to bring about your good health, good wealth, but it comes from the balance of masculine and feminine energy. Now, someone's in their emotions now because the soul of the self is burned out. All right. So now the soul of the self is taking someone's emotions. There's no emotions. Okay. So someone has to walk away. All right. So now you're in that energy of 8 of Cups. Somebody feels like they're in their Pisces energy. Okay. You could be a burden with a Pisces person, or a burden when it comes to creation, or there's a burden when it comes to someone's creative ideas. Okay. Because when it comes to artistry, all right, somebody needs to use their imagination. Maybe to use the imagination around someone they're with, they don't have imagination. Do you understand? Because you need feelings. There's no feelings. All right, they can only learn lines and copy and paste. So maybe someone's been very charitable to another artist when it comes to creation. They probably was dedicated. You could be a dreamer, a poet, a photographer, or maybe just a healer or a director. Maybe trying to direct your emotions away from people, things, and places, because they're very careless when it comes to indecisions. Maybe looking at a peaceful way, all right, to walk away from people, things, and places, because things are not serious when it comes to maybe your spirituality. All right, so maybe in the energy of Pisces, okay? Maybe someone's looking at karma, all right, with a Sagittarius person or a Pisces person. So now they're understanding in the karmic debt. Maybe someone's walking away from people, things, and places, because now there's karma for past results, all right, or acts, or an obligation, all right, that's become a burden. There was a hidden support, okay, because someone probably had limitations in their institution. Okay, so now you're looking at inner social conflict, all right? When it comes to helping someone with their burden. Someone has to walk away from people, things, and places. You've got the tools, all right? Don't make an ass of yourself. You've got the tools, all right? You can walk away from people, things, and places and feel that flow. So now someone's taking the soul of the self and they're taking that pathway alone, allowing your imagination to lead you away from your karmic debt. So now you're looking at a direction to healing when it comes to your creativity. Someone's probably healing their creative endeavors, all right? Because now you're taking that leap of faith. Someone's using their imagination, all right, and their emotions, okay, by walking away from people, things, and places that don't serve you for your highest good, all right? So you have no expectations, no baggage, because the soul of the self has enough tools behind you to keep going, okay? So you got a backbone to keep going, all right? So now someone's got the soul of the self, all right, helping with the burden. So now you're taking your fresh hope, okay? Take those chances, take that pathway, and there's your adventure. You've got to walk away from people, things, and places, especially in this art industry. No, or maybe someone's looking at academic studies. It's a bit of a burden. Make your intuition help you. That's what helped me with my studies. Yeah, I found research very easy. Very, very easy. So now maybe some of you looking at a personal project and you're participating in an art exhibition, or maybe like you're illustrating your work, okay? You could be a model, you could be engraving your own talents, all right? Or you could be engraving a new home. But look at yourself, look at your emotions. It looks like you're taking that right path away from people, things, and places. I see you've got lots of tools, but someone, don't fear the unknown. Because even though you see lots of like, oh my God, there's so much I've got to get through to get to one, to get to A, to get to B, to get to C. If I leave these people behind, because remember, it's a soul journey. But to go into the unknown, sometimes it can engrave you a better oil painting, but of self. All right. So someone's gone for more self-analyzation, and we're going to paint another artistry within our artistry from the heart. So someone's looking at their artistry from the heart. All right. So now someone's looking at self-evaluation, and now they're channeling their energy because they got the tools on the table. All right. It could be a Pisces person, such a Taurus person, or an air sign person. You're looking at channeling, all right, being an alchemist, all right, but somebody looks like, okay, they got all the tools on the table, but you got to have the heart open for the manifestation to work. You might be working on engraving in jewelry, some of you, all right, but we're looking at manifestation. We're looking at the energy of channeling your energy, okay, into your projects, all right. So you're going to focus. Someone has to walk away from people, things, and places so they can focus on their creativity, turn their visions into reality, okay? So someone feels like they've been inspired to take action, all right? Because now you've got the tools on your table from the soul of the self, from the imagination, all right? So that's when you channel your energy into your emotions, okay? Because now you've got creative ideas and you've got clarity to bring in your pentacles. Now, someone's thinking of maybe manifestation of the past while they're walking away because of a past situation. Maybe for a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or such a Taurus person. It seems like there was manipulation. So now the soul of the self is in the halls of love and truth and the gardens of heaven. So maybe someone's thinking about their ex when it comes to a soulmate or someone familiar, all right? Or somebody wants to walk away, but you've been guided, okay, to channel yourself in for manifestation, away from manipulation. So maybe someone trying to bring back their ex, maybe as well. So maybe someone has to leave because in their past memories, it was a burden, too much manipulation, all right? So now you have to walk away and focus on your own creativity, because maybe someone's stuck thinking about a female Aquarius person, could be a masculine Sagittarius person. You could be writing about this artist, could be a moose. a moose. My words are not the best, and I'm a student as well as a teacher. A moose. Not moose, M-U-S-E I'm trying to say. A moose. Words, man, stuck in my mouth. Now, someone feels as if when it comes to maybe their academic studies, they feel a little bit trapped, and or there seems to be a situation when it comes to an artist, when it comes to publishing house, or maybe their agent, or maybe for some of you when it comes to your still work, engraving, you could be models, but anything type of artistry you're doing, it seems like an air sign person, they feel like can't see to understand what they're doing because they're using this person's intuition to help with their burdens. Do you understand? They don't want maybe a fire sign to walk away, so they use the manipulation. Because someone's thinking and trying to channel in an ex, maybe an air sign person. So now there's something you cannot see. all right? Because maybe your hands are tied. So they're thinking, okay, your hands are tied, all right? Or their thoughts are entrapment because somebody wants to walk away. So now you use your intuition because maybe someone looking at a situation where you're not seeing clearly about someone being an artist or about an artist, or someone is refusing to acknowledge the truth about a queer person. When it comes to maybe someone is holding the truth. When it comes to intimacy, I know I can use my intuition and come out of a stuck situation, all right, and make my intuition help with my burdens. You look at a visionary, you look at someone with a big perspective. For soul journeys, is all about the individualistic journey, a pathway. But because there's a karmic debt in this energy around these people, all right, maybe in this industry, a lot of people's not going to want us as a tourist to walk away. Why? Because where they're going, you can't go. You've got to get rid of your karmic debt. So now this seems to be manipulation, indecisiveness now. Because now we're looking at a very eccentric person. All right, we're looking at a unique person, a very rebellious person, because that's air signs for you. All right, because now someone's looking in the house of walking away from people, things, and places because they're looking for mind. All right, people with the mind to stimulate the mind. All right, or maybe looking at for someone with similar interest to achieve their ideas when it comes to art. All right, or maybe when it comes to the hope, okay, of a joint activity when it comes to a group expression. All right, so now we're looking at social life. We're looking at maybe your circle of friends, okay, when it comes to a curious person, maybe. So now maybe you're looking at a situation where we're in the energy of Uranus. Someone feels like if they walk away from people, things, and places, okay, maybe they feel too entrapped around these people, or someone's going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. So someone's looking at an air sign person and they're thinking maybe an air sign can help with their burdens, or the thoughts of this person's thoughts of individuality is helping some of their burdens. So an air sign is not the only unique one, all right? But all unique, just go within and see the star in you. African spirituality, it's always about the star in you. That's why Moses and Jesus were following, not Moses and Jesus, Moses and Mary was following the star. The star in you. Go in you. Star in you. You are the star. All right? Don't let people shut the door onto you because they think they're the star in some superficial bullshit. It's an illusion. All right? So now someone looking at that inspiration, when looking at a very rebellious person making breakthroughs about their society, because we're not into structure. We go against that structure. Why? Because you're an individual person. You're very unique. I'm not on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, walk away, bababs, because now you've got the willpower to be a soul, having a human experience by balancing the feminine and masculine energy in you. So you can have that power when it comes to standing up for your artistry. All right, someone feels like you're very centered when it comes to walking away. Do you understand? It makes you so centered. No, I can't tell you nothing when it comes to your own creativity. Now, someone's gone into the energy of Cancer. Into me, I feel. All right. So someone's feeling a burden right now, or someone walking away, maybe. Okay, or someone feels that burden of walking away from someone and not telling the truth. Okay, so now someone's in their thoughts. All right. So into me, I feel maybe someone's being very sulky and unstable with their emotions. All right. How ironic. So now you're looking at maybe your domestic bliss when it comes to imagination. Some of you could be introverted because you're looking at your intuition, and someone's very moody because some people in your energy don't have intuition like that. Okay, so now you look at the Chariot. Okay, someone's walking away, had that willpower to walk away from people, things, and places, but they feel like they're being manipulated. All right, someone's wasting their skills. Someone had the gift of the gab, and someone was sweet talking it. All right, to an ex, so they can walk away for an entrapment. Now you're looking at the willpower of walking away from people, things, and places to your own self-discovery. All right. I can see you focusing more on your creativity and turning them into your reality. But the heart has to be open for you to create a new cycle in life. So now you're looking at a Leo person. Maybe seeing the willpower of a Leo person when it comes to maybe the feelings, when it comes to a Aquarius person or a Cancer person. Into me, I feel that will. All right. So now someone's in their will when it comes to ambition to walk away from people, things, and places that don't serve them for the highest good. You could be an actor, a teacher, okay, or maybe just into computers, all right? You could be a poet, a photographer, or a healer, or director. So now into me, I seek, because into me, I feel that willpower when it comes to my ambition. All right, someone's very confident when it comes to creativity. Could be a very dramatic person, but a very dignified person. So you look at the honorable leader when it comes to Leo person, because the energy of the Leo of the wheel, all right, it's always about us loving the limelight. And it's true, we love the light. We don't like darkness, do we? No, we don't. But it's how you do your excess when it comes to loving the limelight. All right, there has to be moderation. So someone's being very domineering when it comes to maybe trying to channel their energy to not allow this masculine to walk away. Okay, but now you're looking at defending. So now someone's in their 7 of Wands, all right? 7 of Wands all about self-defense against any competition when it comes to maybe hostile takeovers, underhanded business, or trusting people to be in your business as leaders. Do you know what I mean? And they all take the piss. All right? So now I'm looking at standing up for yourself. The soul of the self giving you enough tools, all right, to change, okay, your direction away from manipulative people. So now you've got self-defense from the soul of the self to protect you against any competition. Now we see speed, okay, and action. Someone doing some quick change when it comes to maybe news arriving, maybe about an alchemist from the past, all right, or a past life connection, all right. Or we all can manifest our past life, okay. Look at your soulmate. When it comes to security, it seems to be a baseline. When it comes to humbleness, somebody wants to give someone a gift or give flowers or recognition. Maybe someone's thinking of an ex, okay? Or maybe someone's looking at manifestation when it comes to their creativity and the reality of maybe an ex. So now you're looking at Ace of Wands. Someone's in that speed change, using the intuition by having the heart open. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. So now you can defend against your competition, all right? And you can do your speed action because you've got the tools on the table. God is preparing your tools, all right, or preparing your table in front of the enemy. So what's on your table at the moment, collective, when you go and do some deep diving when it comes to the soul of the self, all right? Please don't let none of my message be forced. But look at the soul of the self. You've got lots of projects, inspiration. Let the soul of the self, all right, urge you to create. Someone feels like they have that urge to create, all right? So now someone's gone into the soul of the self and they're looking at a situation where we're looking at God to a cup. When it comes to reunions, celebrations, communication. Someone's looking at maybe, when it comes to the 4 of Wands, all right, homecoming, celebration, family, friends, unions. Maybe a family or friend or an ex, okay, was trying to manipulate for creative ideas and it became a conflict, all right, a competition, a rival. Because remember, more time, you know, celebrities are just harboring their enemies. Our arch rivals, isn't it? Because they're all looking for that limelight, all hungry, isn't it, for that limelight. So they play on each other's feelings, manipulation, because they want creativity, they want manipulation, sweet talking. So now we're looking at channeling the energy in the right way by walking away from people, things, and places, okay? So now maybe someone's coming in, an ex maybe coming in, maybe an Aries or Sagittarius person with swish, blunt talking. Maybe a Gemini person into me, I think, okay? Someone's thinking about ex, maybe they start thinking about an ex that is very like clever when it comes to communication. Maybe someone's very curious about an ex. Maybe they feel this ex is a mysterious person. Maybe they overlooked this ex, didn't look at this ex as an art, all right, because they went for a piece of fart. They probably thought this ex was only like a model-looking person. No, intellect. It's the intellect that got these two stuck in the past. They were more attracted to the intellect, so they couldn't understand the feelings as well, all right? So now maybe someone wants to do a U-turn, because now maybe they understand this is Earth School. They was on a driving lesson. Yeah, driving lesson. So now you're looking at speed. Someone's looking at speed talking when it comes to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person maybe, or a masculine Gemini person. We're looking at maybe a situation where the person's looking at a lifestyle change. When it comes to an ex, maybe a 5-sign person. A lifestyle change when it comes to the speed. Because the soul of the self has got the strength, the courage to go forward. Because now you're looking at silver lining, all right? Now someone's looking at a vision when it comes to the conscious efforts of big results. Because now we're looking at a Leo person when it comes to entrapment, an artist, or when it comes to Aquarius person, Aquarius female and a Leo masculine. Looking at maybe two artists when it comes to a burden of being a soul, having human experience, or having the willpower to reach someone's goals. All right, because now you got action, because someone's taking that change on a new journey. It could be a new vehicle, but we're looking at movement. Someone's moving into maybe recognition, okay, or maybe victory. But we seem to be having good news when it comes to success. Because now you're looking at maybe a Knight of Wands, a fire person, or maybe just in your fire when it comes to passion. Maybe someone regrets being a player. It was a burden. Yeah, because you played your emotions, innit? You're a player, so don't play chess games, innit? On Genevieve's flat chess. Flat chess, man. Now Aquarius person, I'm gone, man. We understand. Sorry, me gone. You're with a karmic. Now maybe a Leo person is looking at difficulty when it comes to the feelings of maybe holding back. It's a burden. Okay, because now they're looking at rivals, challenges, obstacles. When somebody went in when it comes to Seven of Wands, you got to protect yourself from the competition. Could be a Pisces person or a Cancer person. So now you're looking at difficult situation, okay, when it comes to calmer waters. Someone coming to calmer waters when it comes to the feelings of a burden. Because someone's walking away from people, things in place to protect themselves from maybe against a competition when it comes to creative ideas. Okay, now you're looking at manipulation, or you're looking at channeling when it comes to alchemists, and now you've got justice. Someone's probably looking at a Libra, or looking at their friends, partnerships, or marriages, or a contract with a friend. They shouldn't have went there in the first place. There was no emotion in the first. It's a competition. So now they've got to protect themselves from the rival. So now someone's heart being weighed when it comes to spirituality, or somebody wants to go forward to a Gemini, Aquarius person, or a Libra person to bring about fairness, balance, truth. Because now we're looking at a situation where someone's looking at balance, but you've got to seek that balance. You've got to put the work in. And when you put the work in, you find a solution to your problem. And then there's your support system. You are the system within you. All right? Okay, so now looking at justice. Someone's looking at fairness, balance, truth. What you say is what you read. Looking at every action has a reaction. Okay, now you're looking at cause and effect. When someone's looking at a solution. So now looking at fairness. Okay, because now we're looking at addressing something. It looks like when it comes to maybe defending. When it comes to God's projects. We're looking at downloads. When it comes to creativity. Because now you're looking at Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is looking at justice when it comes to the Emperor. All right, an X when it comes to maybe Queen of Pentacles. All right, we're maybe looking at the Queen of Pentacles as an artist. It's about an artist. That's a burden. Okay, that's a tourist needs to walk away from. Because we're looking at manipulation. Okay, from an X. Look at entrapment when it comes to a Cancer person. When it comes to a Leo person, needs to walk away for his highest good to protect them from the competition. Because someone has that urge to create. All right, so now you're looking at maybe fast talking will come to an air sign person. All right, it's the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles looking at her justice for lying about Aquarius person. Initials V. All right, so now the Empress, she doesn't want to face the Empress because she's just going to get slapped in her face. Genevieve Nadia. Next time, behave yourself. Because Genevieve Nadia came with 5 of Swords, my darling. She wanted to be the Empress by channeling through sucking someone's penis. This is why I keep telling you, masculines, stop being a player. You don't know what entities you're playing with. So because of this, challenge the energy through, okay, someone's penis, okay, a Queen of Pentacles was able to do manifestation. Do you understand? So now we're looking at 5 of Swords. They came with bullying, thieving, violence, mental, verbal abuse. Why? Because they wanted to channel the energy of an air sign person. But someone's looking at the Empress is very grounded. Okay, so now we're looking at the real Queen of Pentacles, a very ambitious woman, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So now there's a political debate that the masculine went to someone was thirsty, seeking for money and status, and was not a real Queen of Pentacles. Not grounded, don't have no discipline, no intuition, don't care about no one else's feelings but themselves. So someone was misaligning when it comes to finances. All right, so now someone has to walk away. Okay, can I look at a situation? Someone's in their cautious mind now, because someone's looking at justice now. Because now you're looking at a Taurus Capricorn person, a very jealous, lazy, over self-indulgent, stubborn person, very possessive over people's material goods. They thought they had the patience. Why? Because they were sucking Adiwali's cock. An artist, you could be an artist, a gardener, a singer. All right, they're busy sucking that, thinking they'll get the sensations and the warmth. All right, of trying to be the empress. Why? Because someone's very possessive. Okay, when it comes to persistence, when it comes to loving the limelight. So now we have a situation. 5 of Swords again, a very painful ending. 7 of Swords. Somebody was lying, stealing, cheating, sneaking, acting like a friend, masquerading. Because now we've got manipulation when it comes to projects. So now the Empress, an air sign person, is doing some sharp talking, and someone's looking at a very fast lifestyle change. Miss Brokeback Foxy Brown. Yeah, so we're talking about an artist, a Taurus person, a Queen of Pentacles, that is watching a Aquarius person come out of difficult times. And now someone's shitting it. The karmic is shitting it. Oh, yeah. Because they were going for a karmic. They're looking at their karmic debts. Okay, can I look at results from past actions? Hidden support. Because someone had limitation in the institution. So now there seems to be social conflicts now. And inner. Okay. So now look at the Empress, very grounded, very abundant, very fertile. She looks out for the people as much as herself. Because she's all about self-love, self-care. And now we're looking at karma. And that's just what there's a legal problem where Queen of Pentacles is staring at when it comes to the Aries, there's a Sagittarius person, and an air sign Empress. Okay. So now looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody was looking for someone's Wheel of Fortune. Alright. So there's a split decision when it comes to Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Maybe people tried to act like she was the Empress. People, don't fucking insult me, boy. Anyone that dealt with Genevieve Nigel, don't come near me, you know. The only person I'm looking to talk to is Adiwali. I don't care about none of you lot. Disrespects, man. You lot don't know what divine feminine is. No clue. What? Because someone's famous. Because they're an artist. A piece of fart. In a fucking broke down fucking curtain. In a brown dress. Showing off the cleavage. The flat chest. Don't get me started, my friend. Air sign. Aquarius. Empress. Not Genevieve Dutty Stinking Nadia. So now we're looking at an artist. We're looking at about an artist. Okay. So now we're looking at a situation. Someone's thinking about artist. Something could have happened in 2011 or 2014, in between those times when it comes to working for designing. Maybe he's designing something. Someone was thinking of designing something. So maybe this is when I met Adiwal in 2012. He was casting for farming his mum. She wanted to do Lionheart. I reckon she knew who I was. But because she wanted Lionheart, and it was a burden for her to get to a certain level, this bitch started doing the most. Genevieve Nadia, man, she's a fucking demonic little slag. Every time I see Queen of Pentacles come up, she's going to be the one to example, boy. Don't be like a Queen of Pentacles like Genevieve Nadia. No, that's a fucking demon's daughter. So now we're looking at a situation, all right, where now there's a burden, all right, when it comes to maybe a fire sign person, wounded warrior. It was a burden helping, that feeling of helping someone out of a difficult situation when it comes to legal problems. A Queen of Pentacles. That's why she was sucking his cock, jumping on it, riding like a donkey. Innit, Genevieve Nadia? So now you're looking at a wounded warrior. Someone's wounded, but they should have walked away, or they feel like they walked away, or they walked around with a competition when it comes to projects. Because now we're looking at the 7 of Wands. Someone has to protect themselves against a competition when it comes to their projects, when they're manifesting, because there seems to be manipulation from a businesswoman. Because now we're looking at a businesswoman trying to hold on to people's properties. Because they're looking for greed for long-term properties. It could be a Capricorn person. They're trying to take control, hostile takeover, or doing underhanded business when it comes to controlling someone's finances. Somebody maybe made this person control their finances. That's the worst thing they could have done. Worst thing. because they're thirsty, seeking for money, status, and power. Someone is overspending someone's money that don't belong to them. Now it becomes a political debate. Then look at the Grand Reaper. All right, someone that has no emotions, a Capricorn person. Maybe someone trying to control their emotions because somebody's walking away. Maybe a Leo person. All right, because now look at a legal debate. Because once this Leo person walks away from the Queen of Pentacles, you look at lawsuits, man, left, right, and center. She's hiding behind people. She can hide. God saw everything. God saw everything. So someone's using their intuition, boy, because someone feels like it's a burden. It's a double burden, man. Maybe you've been around this person for 20 years, maybe 6 years. I don't know, 8 years. Nah. Worst mistake for someone's career. Worst mistake. They're looking at some dark times now, maybe, all right? Because now you've got to look at healthy boundaries, because someone's looking at fertility when it comes to abundance. Maybe this person's looking at a legal matter when it comes to an air sign, Aquarius person, a Libra person. Justice for the Empress. So now we're looking at a situation. Somebody doesn't want to talk, maybe, or someone hasn't spoken to a Libra person. Because now you're looking at a female air sign. Is looking dead in the eye and saying, I dare you to touch the wounded warrior with your dark spiritual practices. Genevieve, Nadia, I dare you to touch my spiritual husband any more further. I'm going to keep on digging the light in your eye for people to see who you really are. So now you call the Knight of Swords, someone that talks very fast. Someone's lifestyle's changing. And they don't want this Sagittarius masculine to walk away, the wounded warrior, because the Queen of Pentacles doing manipulation. She's focusing on meditation when it comes to negativity, because she's stabbing this masculine in the back for long-term greed. All right? Someone's focused on someone's creativity when it comes to an air sign person. Focus, channeling on this air sign so they can be the Empress from a past life, an air sign person. So this businesswoman's going to sit the fuck down. Every day I'm going to run her. I don't care who she is. So now you're looking at manipulation. Okay? Someone had some sweet talking, had the gift of the gab when it comes to manipulation. Maybe someone likes to say sorry, but always repeat the same mistake over and over and over and over again. So now you're looking at the Knight of Swords, female, and the Knight of Wands, masculine. A 5-sign masculine. A player, when played with Genevieve Nadia, and she was sucking his cock and running him like a donkey because she's a player as well. He turned his back on an air sign person and was focused on someone familiar. Do you understand? Right. So now someone's in their thoughts when it comes to options. Someone wasn't committed, but they were committed to creating projects and allowing Genevieve Nadia to suck their cock at the same time so they can take someone's thoughts, all right? So now looking at a maze, all right? So now looking at a female air sign person at the back of maybe this player, all right? Saying, look, you're being manipulated. Can't you see the truth? So the soul of the self is flicking at the pineal gland behind this masculine to say, you've got to look what's in your hands, my friend, all right? Because what's on your table is what you can create with your hands. You understand? It seems like these hands, for both of these, are very good creative hands and make them a very good alchemist. So use your hands. Your hands are like the wand, isn't it? All right? So your hands are like the wand collective. What's above is below. Do you understand? All right? So now someone's seeing what's in their hands, a very valuable, creative idea from an air sign person or a 5-sign person. So now someone's witchy-watching when it comes to someone's rebirth, when it comes to internet, or someone's looking at a situation when it comes to fulfillment at the end of a cycle with an ex-person. Right? So now someone's thinking about their ex. They had something valuable in their hand and they walked away and done projects with a Queen of Pentacles in the past, which was an entrapment. That's what this person's thinking about. All right, because now you've got the 6 of Cups. Someone's in their head, boy. When it comes to maybe reunions, innocence, someone's in their deep thoughts, a wounded warrior, a fire sign person. Obviously, we know it's Adiwali, Queen of Baji by now. All right. So now you're looking at God. You're going to be looking at a King of Swords. Or you're looking at a lawyer. Or you're looking at my God. It comes to the truth. Maybe it's all this fire sign person is in discernment in the truth about an ex, about an entrapment that they're thinking about. So now we're looking at illuminating the mind, isn't it? Because now the mind has been illuminated. It could be a fire sign person. So now he can stand strong in his discernment. Do you understand? So now maybe he's got evidence, legal papers, because God does loads of downloads and like tells us all the time who's for us, who's not for us. That's why a lot of pastors, a lot of bishops, a lot of people say don't focus on your dreams because they know what they're doing. They're very manipulative, trying to take people away from God by using godly words against you, against your purpose. Maybe someone's seeing their purpose, or someone's seeing a lawyer or a mentor and getting advice. It could be a Gemini masculine, but they're talking about the Empress, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. All right. So now you're looking at God. It's in the palm of your hand, or God's got you trying to tell you, come this way, my son. All right. So now this seems to be a quick change, lifestyle. Because now someone's thinking about an artist that's created entrapment, or someone's thinking about an air sign artist and they feel wounded. They want to go towards this artist, but because of the past, there seems to be a bit of stagnation. So now we're looking at somebody who wasn't telling the truth in the past. An artist person could be a Cancer person or a Scorpio person that desire, okay, when it comes to seeking. Because now it looks like a fire sign person is thinking about the past, or maybe a Scorpio person is thinking about entrapment, maybe. So someone's going to spiritual prison, earth prison, mental prison. Could be a Scorpio person when it comes to maybe death. God saw this plan for unalivement for Aquarius person from this artist. So now there's a wound for a Leo person when it comes to his feelings about defending against a competition. Okay, because they manipulated, maybe thought like the air sign was the competition, but every ending has a new beginning. Because now they're seeing the tree of life when it comes to rebirth. Somebody was trying to make big changes, endings by creating entrapment. All right, so now it's time to move on, rebirth. All right, transformation. Somebody needs to transform. They got the willpower to do that, to come out of the wounded warrior position. Okay, because now you've got someone helping with your burden. An air sign person, okay, is behind a fire sign person because she sees this competition, because she feels connected mentally to this masculine. So now there's justice for an air sign person and a Leo person, and the Queen of Pentacles looking straight at this because that was a manipulator. So now you're looking at lovers. Somebody was looking at a lover when it comes to a Cancer person. This is why there's going to be an end of entrapment, maybe. Because now you're looking at lovers, love choices. You've got to use your intuition. Okay? You've got to use your intuition when it comes to the root of your feelings. When it comes to maybe picking your lovers, love choices, you've got to use your intuition. But first, you've got to love yourself, collective. If you don't love yourself first, you could be manipulated. Do you understand? You don't want to be manipulated and moved away from your purpose. Because someone doesn't have a purpose. So they're looking for other people's strength. Because they need two. You understand? This is codependent people when it comes to their love choices. Because some people cannot live by themselves. That's why 90-80% of people are in partnership that don't work out. Why? Because it's always, they can't be by themselves. It's hard to be by themselves. So now you're looking at energy when it comes to maybe that feeling. When it comes to maybe your emotional home. Okay, maybe it wasn't nurtured properly, especially by your mother or family roots, because look at the family roots, isn't it? Because it also defines your relationships. So maybe a mum maybe had an influence in maybe supporting this fucking idiot karmic person because she's famous. No, don't listen to your mother. Your mum's not laying down with the devil unless your mum's the devil. Do you understand? So now looking at the foundation of maybe someone supporting this activity. When it comes to this love affair, it's coming to an end of a life. It's about end of a life, man. I wouldn't be listening to my mum. You left me at 6 months, 6 weeks old. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but when it comes to my love life, don't tell me fuck all. Especially if I'm going to leave Queen of Pentacles. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me shit. You got your 5 minutes of fame. You can fuck off now. People, don't get me started, man. I hate when these parents get involved. What? Because she's famous. Because she's famous. I don't think so. I don't think so. So maybe that was the problem as well for his feelings. Maybe he had support from family and friends to stay with this foundation of the Queen of Pentacles. But they're not using their intuition. They're all going down to the demon side. So let's see when God comes. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Well, they're going to be gone. Duh! So you look at feelings now when it comes to movements. Okay? So now, maybe this masculine's now got support from his family and his foundation. Okay? To move forward. Okay? When it comes to his activities, when it comes to his love affairs. So now you're looking at a situation. An artist person wanting someone dead. That's what this entrapment was about. Alright. So now someone's looking at a cancer person. When it comes to maybe feeling wounded. Alright. Because now you've got the air sign person. Defending maybe a fire sign person. When it comes to the competition. Alright. There seems to be a competition with a cancer person and a Leo person. When it comes to projects or Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, cancer person won't be talking soon. He'll probably be dead soon as well. Good. Now you look at the length of the strength of maybe a Leo person. When it comes to a Aquarius person, female. And a fire sign. That willpower to go into the Chariot as the Emperor and the Empress. Channeling a past life situation because they've been guided by God. Be good people. Alright, and what do you have? G-O-O-D. Take the extra O out. What do you have? God. Just be good with your information. Make those plans. Alright, because now we look at the labyrinth. Okay, to get to God, it's about the soul of the self. Now, maybe the King of Swords is looking at situations being very blunt. Alright, when it comes to maybe a fire sign, when it comes to projects. Maybe you look at the lion. Alright, the lion in self. It's all about self-love, unconditional love. Alright, now look at self-respect. Look at the courage of the willpower to move forward as a soul, having a human experience. Just align, channel, center the feminine and masculine. Self-control, self-discipline. Now they're saying a Queen of Pentacles have no self-discipline, no self-control. They're not a soul having a human experience. They're just manipulating a fire sign person. You could be a writer, a doctor, or maybe a policeman. Because now you're looking at standing up for yourself from the competition. And it's going to go to a legal battle. Or someone's looking at their heart being weighed when it comes to spirituality. Spirituality ain't no joke, you know. So now someone's trapped. Someone's thinking about maybe 9 of Swords. Someone can't sleep at night time. Maybe a Leo person. And maybe a Aquarius person can't sleep at night time over these projects. Or this dirty Queen of Pentacles. Genevieve Nadia. The fucking walking high class prostitute. So now we're looking at the demon around a Leo person. Where a Queen of Swords, a Knight of Swords, a female is trying to protect this Leo person to see that he has something valuable in his hands. Maybe he's very focused on his creativity. He turned his visions into reality. He's very inspired to maybe take action. Maybe he feels like 9 of Pentacles. Maybe this masculine is single. Because now you're looking at a Leo being single and maybe an air sign being single. But self-sufficient, the strength and the power of self-sufficiency on an air sign person. I think he's amazed. Especially when he compares this to his Queen of Pentacles, like, I fucked up big time, boy. I could have been a billionaire, trillionaire a long time. Instead, I'm a pounder or thousandaire because of Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, he's a pounder, boy. He wants to start again. Yeah, with a Queen of Wands. Yeah, he said, don't forget about me, Empress. The King of Swords said, no, I don't want this Queen of Wands neither. He's doing some fast talking. He wants to start all over again and be single, maybe. Or go to a single person. That's an air sign person, a self-sufficient person. She don't need fucking nobody. And that's what the light's coming into this masculine saying, shit, I had something valuable in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So now maybe he's doing some with his hands. Think about air sign person, but guess who's in the way? Sucking the cock in the end, the balls. Queen of Pentacles, man, with maybe a Queen of Wands. Yeah, man, they're going down, boy. High-class prostitutes, boy. So now you're looking at the soul of the self. It's going with no expectation, no baggage, all right? So the foundation If someone wants to go towards a single person that's very self-sufficient, an air sign female that has the willpower and the strength to be a soul, having a human experience with self-discipline, self-control, looking at divine feminine. So the Queen of Pentacles is thinking of a fire sign person having something valuable in their hands when it comes to a project, and they want to win at any cost. So they look at justice. Justice for God. God's bringing justice. And we're looking at justice for King of Swords when it comes to maybe balancing out a solution. He had a problem. He's got a solution. Because now they're looking at the one eye when it comes to the Empress. 1, 2, 3. The third eye has been guided by God. It's like when I first ripped to my masculine, I said, use my eye. Use my eye, baby. You know, look at that up here again. The evil eye. No, your fucking mum's the evil eye. Because look what pushed out at you, Genevieve Nadia. Don't come to me with your foolishness. Don't come to me with your foolishness. None of you come to me with your foolishness. Go look up your duppy pick-me, Genevieve Nadia. Duppy, a Taurus person. Thinks she can bake. She's trying to bake someone's death boy. Look at her trying to bake it. Look. In this house celebrating. Look at me, darling, with my cakes. I'm so special. I can do what I want, darling. When it comes to unalivement for my fucking spiritual husband, I dare you to keep going, Genevieve Nadia. Keep going. I'm going to burn every blood clot hand, your fingers on your hand. Because Proverbs, African Proverbs, when you get caught teething, your fingers get burnt, my girl. I'm not even African. I'm more African than fucking you. You're Niger. But why do I know about African spirituality more than you? I'm 400-500 years away from home, my girl. I'm probably about millions of years away from home since 1330. My past life. And I'm still more fucking African than you. Why? African spirituality is about the star in you. Not the star in someone's fucking pockets because you're turning down his pants and sucking his cock. For projects. My project downloaded by God, Genevieve Nadia. So you owe us money, regardless if you like it or not. You can make Rita sit on your motherfucking lap because we know that you're touchy. I love you, Rita. She's lying. She's lying. She had no feeling for nobody. She's lying. Use intuition, people. She's begging it. People pleaser, man. She's a beggar. So now we're looking at regrets now. Someone's in their 4 of Cups. Why? Let me tell you, every time I mention this Genevieve Nadia, the devil's there. Let me tell you, the devil's blood clot picked me. So now we're looking at 4 of Cups and regret now. Someone's feelings, boy. Someone's in their feelings of regret. Feelings, man. A Leo person is in regret. Why? Because he ended it with an air sign person, kept them trapped, never said nothing. That's in his feelings of an ex, an artist person. Why? Because he went for an entrapment when it comes to this bitch. A difficult situation, he relocated around a Genevieve Nadia or a businesswoman that you're dealing with. Bad idea, man. Regrets. Regrets. See, no feeling. No feeling. Where's my A? No feelings. She had no feelings for this Leo. She never did, she never will. She just wanted help with her projects. Because you want to be free. Look at me. No, we had enough of you. I've looked at you enough, my friend. Thank you very much. I never met this person anywhere until my dreams. So write your dreams down, people. Make your own breakthroughs. Don't listen to these fake ass stars because they're around rich people. So because you think she's around Rita, you think she's rich. Ah, look at her dress, babies. That said it's enough. Look at her dress, my darlings. And then you look at that nappy wig. There's loads of beautiful Afro wigs, but not that one. All right, so now you look at regrets now. Someone's in their 4 of Cups. Oh, yeah, feelings unfulfilled when it comes to maybe an air sign person. He didn't fulfill his own feelings. Why? Because his feelings stuck right there, never went anywhere further. Feelings, man. He's always loved this Queen of Swords. But unfortunately, the devil came and brought a difficult situation for a Leo, an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius person. The wounded warrior. So now we're looking at sailing. What boat are you sailing in? Who's sailing in your boat? You understand? For your growth, for your personal journey of transformation, for you to stay afloat while we're on earth. You understand? Because a lot of times it's our feelings that make us drown. It's her feelings that she cannot control while she's going to be drowning. Do you understand? She's drowning now. And it's not drowning in good water as well. It's quicksand because you don't have no feeling. Sand dust. Doppy. So now we're looking at the thoughts of a difficult situation when it comes to a Leo person, Aquarius person, when it comes to innovations, when it comes to own individualistic, maybe intellectual property, when it comes to inventions. Somebody was really prying on someone's computer. Okay, when it comes to a Queen of Pentacles, you could be looking at a businesswoman that thinks she knows it all, but she don't know shit when it comes to visionary. Now you're looking at sailing. Maybe a Leo person's in regret about this unalivement and ending it with maybe Aquarius person. So you're seeing a Leo person maybe has the willpower to go forward away from a difficult situation, because now you're looking at the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody was in a very long ass difficult situation, boy. A very long fucking regret. Maybe for the last 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fucking years. I'm telling you, this girl started 13 years ago. I put my money on it. Because the way he went too quickly, it's always been my detective mode. Why did he go like that? Everything was perfect. What happened? And now I know. Now I know. I remember one time he met me at a hotel to pick him up from the airport. And he had a headache, wasn't feeling too good. His heart was hurting him. Took a pill. I said, what's that? I said, to deal with people like you or whatever. He said, Navi, I think I sold myself to the devil, man. I'm telling you, it's that fucking Queen of Pentacles. And because it's fucking people then see him as like an artist, or she's an artist. No, they supported this foolishness. And so maybe he went against his own better judgment when it comes to maybe his own intuition. His own intuition. Because of emotional harm when it comes to nurturing, especially his mother or his family roots, because they looked at him as the root of their foundation for support, maybe. When it comes to his activities, he's very active, masculine. So now you're looking at love affairs at the end of a life. I saw it. I wouldn't listen to his mum. Don't listen to your mum, nothing. All right, I saw it. And they've been around these people for 13 years and you never saw this odd behavior, Queen of Pentacles. That's how you know these people don't know my masculine. They don't fucking know him. They don't know him. They don't know that one step. That masculine's a madman. As much as he's loving. Let me tell you something. If I was Queen of Pentacles, I'm laying down with that masculine. I would still one eye open. That's what she needs to do now. Once he gets back into that soul of self, away from this dark spiritual entity trying to fucking do the most. Queen of Pentacles, she can't handle that masculine. Oh my day, that's why she walks around like a victim. That's why she done all that spiking. She knows. Once Adiwali finds out what she did, she's fucked. She's fucked. Oh shit, no lie. King of Wands in my hand. Told you, I know my fucking masculine. She's fucked. I know what he's like. She should never have played, especially with the soul of the self. She should never have done that. She should never have done that, man. She should never have done that. If I was her, I'll unalive myself, boy. If I was her. Yeah. Now she's looking at a burden. Good. With a Sagittarius. Look at her looking at this burden. Look at her. Good. She tried to give a fire sign her burden because she wanted to be that independent, wealthy person. Look at me. I got the chick. No, she's plucking at people's finances. When it comes to maybe growth, financial growth, she wanted to put barriers up when it comes to an air sign female, someone he walked away from 8 years prior, and then she's been fighting behind his back for the last 4 years, 5 years. So now you're looking at a situation where this has been going on for about 14 years, or 19-year burden for some of you. Just for this bitch to keep having leaps of faith on other people things in place, because this bitch can't do shit. Look how, look, she's always got her fanny out. The dress can be long as fuck. Look at Rita's party. Long dress. You'll never think it was a long dress when you saw the one sitting down. And that's my pose, by the way. Yeah, when I had one V thing in my modeling days. Oh yeah, she saw it. She's seen it. She copies everything I do, alright? So now, you've got this long dress. Her skirt's all the way up her yonder, sitting down. Because she's a whore. She's always doing seduction. She's a fucking slag. That's how she does her leap of faith. Because she's a fake-ass bitch looking for 5 of swords. Always in that 5 of swords. She's a bully. She's a thief. She does violence. She does intimidation. She does verbal, physical, mental abuse. She likes to do that. You know when you call people, your hunchmen, go and kill that one for me. Don't worry. God saw everything, my girl. Don't worry, Queen of Pentacles, you idiot. Looking at this burden now, it's come to legal matter. She's got a burden in her hand now. Yep, she has. She's looking for people to help with their burdens now. Oh, yeah. Because now we've got justice. Cause and effect, win-win solutions. The truth comes out about a Queen of Pentacles when it comes to the burden. When it comes to her burden being single. It's a burden. It's a burden that she can see me being very self-sufficient and she's not. It's a burden for her. She can't do shit by herself. Queen of Pentacles can't even clean her own drawers. That's the devil, baby. I bet she's got pure pussy stains in that knickers. But she put look on 2 Febreze on it. Yes, the devil don't know how to bathe itself properly. The devil, innit? Dirty Genevieve Nadia. Dirty girl. Backstabbing little slag. There you go, ten of swords. Backstabbing, man. She was backstabbing a 5-sign person while fucking him. Let's put the willy back there. That's all she wanted the willy for. It's projects. To peel out the pen of the penis. Because it is writing out Genevieve checks. Long as her leg is open. She does that seduction. Because she's a scheming, scamming slag. Take that leap of faith, my darling, because you're getting stabbed by the back by such a Taurus person as well, says you right. Never mind, so now you're looking at Taurus person. Good. Doesn't want to feel left out in the cold. Hold me, Leo. Oh, please, Leo. Hold me, darling. Don't go, Leo. Oh, Leo. Oh, Leo. Oh, Leo. Oh, that for Leo. Where are you, my Leo? Behave yourself. I'm about to say something. I was about to say something, boy. Backstabbing, man. Backstabbing. She wanted a 5-sign person's project at any cost. She's doing that 10 of swords, man. 10 of swords, baby. She wanted a complete rock bottom for this masculine. But what goes around comes around. Justice is here. She's going to go for a complete rock bottom. She wanted us dead. I don't think you don't understand that. How think you don't comprehend that? Genevieve Nigel wanted me and Adiwali dead over project because she's a walking class, high class fucking prostitute. There you go, holding on. She wanted to hold on to the Empress energy. Why? Because she wanted this masculine to marry her so she can hold on to long-term greed. She's a greedy, selfish, little stubborn bitch. Higher priestess. There you go. Ace of Cups. Magician. The devil. Always. When I tell you the devil, man, she's a fucking demonic, fucking dirty whore. Demonic woman, man. She's fucking demonic. Looking at now maybe a sparkling idea when it comes to the truth from a Gemini Libra Aquarius person about an entrapment. Because the air sign Empress is a Gemini Libra Aquarius person that brings sparkling ideas downloaded from God. So now you've got the King and Queen of Swords. Alright? So now you're looking at justice. Maybe this King of Swords is looking at maybe a separation from his wife, maybe. I don't really like using the Emperor and the Empresses as wife. It's a lie. It's my tarot. I got to tell the truth, innit? It's about divine feminine, divine masculine. All that husband and wife bullshit. I'm going to change all this shit. I'm going to put back to the truth, man. Disrespecting my tarots like this. Yes, it's mine from my past life. God helped me put this together. And I don't care what you lot say. Pamela Coleman Smith told me the same thing. I invented this in my first past life, my friend. So you can't outsmart me, Genevieve Nadia. Because you don't know your authentic self away from your earthly fucking ID. I'll tell you what it is for you though, because God told me I serve souls and God showed me Genevieve Nadia is a fucking devil. I've never met this woman until the motherfucking dreams. She's a fucking demonic person. And now we're looking at the Queen of Swords. I don't know how these happen. You just saw me. And these weren't even there. You saw it, innit? Sometimes I don't even, maybe I chat to you once I don't realise I was shuffling. Told you, Queen of Swords right there. But a third party person got involved, a Taurus person. So now they're heartbroken over fucking pentacles. Because now you're looking at standing up for yourself. When it comes to maybe unrequited love and entrapment, and the truth is here. When it comes to sparkling ideas, when it comes to messages downloaded from God, that someone feels that unloved now. Yeah, because they're heartbroken. Maybe King of Pentacles, about this King of Cups, when it comes to thinking, about maybe a decision that we're waiting to see in this pitfall. Because now you're looking at Five of Swords. You look in your Five of Swords, man. And then you don't wonder why you lot are failing at business. Because your mind is too occupied on manipulation, bullying, thieving, verbal, mental, physical abuse. Now, how, if your mind, if your conscious mind, if your conscious mind is not clear, how the fuck you getting your downloads for you to be creative, for you to be that independent, wealthy person? It's wrong, man. So now you got Queen of Swords now. There you go. Queen of Swords is the Empress. Whether Genevieve likes it or not, I don't give a fuck. But let me be white. Let me be really rich. Do you understand? Like proper. Should have been my friend a long time. Why? Because I got a jet outside. I got pure mansions. You get me? I got better friends than fucking Rita, some bootlegged fucking African actress. What? They would have treated me so much different with fairness, balance, truth. This is why God hid me in plain sight for this masculine to see who his people really are. He hid me in plain sight on purpose. God knows what he's doing, you know. Because we got a bigger picture away from cocky. Away from saying, oh, that's my masculine. It's bigger than that. All they thought about was projects, dick, and money. But it's bigger than everyone seeing this is the emperor and the empress from a past life. Do you understand? It's bigger than that. It was for all of us to seek God, man. It was a bigger message. Seek God. But if you don't believe in God, so they've got nothing to seek. Do you understand? They've got nothing to seek apart from cocky. Because they're too cocky. Blowing their own trumpet. It was bigger than just sex, people, man, and money. It was about the people finding God in them. No, she want to find dick in her instead. In her mouthpiece. So open up that mouth, Genevieve Nadia. Open it good, boy. Suck that cock for your projects. Yes. Let me behave myself. All right. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.